Mao Zedong, the first communist leader of China. Born on December 26, 1893 in Shaoshan, Hunan province of China. Mao was born to a peasant family that lived across a land of 3 acres of land for several generations. Life was difficult for many Chinese citizens like Mao's family. Mao's family was better off than most. By 13 years old, Mao was working on the fields full-time. In 1918, Mao graduated from the Hunan First Normal School, becoming a teacher. He finally found a position as a librarian assistant in the Beijing University and attended very little classes. About this time, he heard about the successful Russian Revolution, which established the communism movement in the Soviet Union. By the start of World War II, China reached out to the Soviet Union for a truce and support while the Japanese were attacking. But during this time, Mao established himself as a military leader and with aid from the special forces helped fight the Japanese. With the Japanese defeat in 1945, Mao Zedong was able to set his sights on controlling all of China. The U.S. made several efforts to have a peaceful transition of power, but China slid into a horrible civil war. On October 1st, 1949, in the Tiananmen Square, Beijing, Mao announced the establishment of the People's Republic of China. Chiang Kai-shek, the original leader of China, and his followers fled to the island of Taiwan. Pros of what Mao did to the country. He instituted positive changes in China, including promoting the status of women, doubling the school population, and improving literacy, and increasing healthcare to all, and which dramatically increased the life expectancy. Mao also industrialized the country and brought it back to the world power it was once before. Cons of what Mao Zedong did to the country. The Chinese, of which opposed Zedong, were called rightists. Thousands were imprisoned and taken to camps. Over the next few years, Mao would use violence and terror to send a message to those who opposed him when he deemed it necessary. An interview that I saw was that a man said that Mao was worse than Stalin, but not as bad as Adolf Hitler. While Mao was industrializing the country, he killed millions. In 1958, Mao put up an initiative called the Great Leap Forward, attempting to increase agriculture and industrial population. The program made as many as 75,000 people working in the fields. Each family received a share of the profits in a small plot of land. Just as Stalin had done, Mao had set unreachable and nearly impossible expectations for the people of China. Within a year, an appalling famine set in, and entire villages died of starvation. It was known as one of the worst man-made famine in human history, and an estimated 40 million people died between 1959 and 1961. Shortly after this initiative that had failed so badly, Mao was taken out of power in 1962. Finally, at the age of 82, Mao Zedong died of complications due to Parkinson's disease on September 9, 1976, in Beijing, China.